we have to understand that an assault on a group of people because of their religious beliefs, whether it took the form of a star, or whether it takes the form it's taking now of anti-Muslim hysteria, we have to speak up. Not once it reaches a certain critical point, but right now, every day, in every way that we can. The best hope that we have is that cities like ours, communities like ours, we find a way to connect with each other beyond Facebook, beyond social media, but in these ways, where we can see each other's eyes, where we can stand together, where we can give each other support. I don't want to be alarmist, but I also don't want to take for granted that people are fully prepared for what's coming. The cabinet members that are being selected, their record when it comes to human rights is atrocious. That somebody is being considered a possible attorney general who told a black colleague, called him boy and told him he needs to watch how he talks to white folks. This is the guy who's supposed to be the people's attorney. When you look at every single cabinet member, their mission is not to uphold that office, their mission is to destroy that office that they're being nominated to. And the reason I keep stressing this is not, again, to be alarmist, but just for us to gird ourselves, to understand what's coming, and for us to push those people who are supposed to be on our side, the ones who we expect to fight for us. You know, sometimes people say, you know, Democrats keep bringing a knife to a gunfight or whatever violent analogy. And I think the challenge is this: it is so much harder to build and create than it is to destroy. You know, it takes a rock through a window. And we are the ones that are trying to build and create a community for all of us, safety for all of us, a future, clean water, clean air. And we're up against people who simply wish to destroy. They have an idea that if they destroy enough, some nostalgia that they hearken back to that never even existed will be restored. And so it puts us in a difficult, they're not the same battle. We can't use the same tools. But I say that to say, we need to put some fire in the belly of the people who are supposed to be fighting for us right now. I don't want to hear about courtly statesmen, you know, gentlemanly addressing this. I want them scrapping like junkyard dogs for us every single day. And they need to hear that from us every single day. So I have taken, I signed up for this thing called My Civic Workout. And I liked it because it basically says for an hour every day, no matter what, you're going to take some action. And if you're feeling particularly bold, you can spend 3 hours every day, but every single day, just like brushing your teeth, this is something that you're going to do to fight back. The stakes are extraordinarily high, but we do have to remember that there are many, many more of us who believe in a dream of equality and justice. In fact, in some ways, Trump was made possible because there were some of us who thought we could go really fast, and some of us who thought we were on a pretty good pace. And between that division, he was able to take the votes necessary. Of course, Russia, FBI, we could go on, but the fundamental piece is that there are more of us who believe in equality, justice, treating people the way we wish to be treated, who believe we ought to be fighting to preserve the health and safety of people and this planet, who aren't denying what science tells us and our own senses can show us. Those of us who don't live in a post-factual world, we've got to call things for what they are. And so I hope that all of you who are here, who are planning to march, all of you who are here who are planning to support marchers, everyone here who's planning to march locally, will understand that that is not the culmination of an effort, it is the beginning of one. And I want you to know how much your willingness to put your body forward, to stand there in front of the blast and inspire others. And I know that it is hard to imagine right now. It's hard to really fully wrap my brain around how we went from 8 years of Barack Obama to this person. It really is. Sometimes, even now, I think, am I about to wake up from a really bad dream? But we have to deal with the reality that's in front of us. We cannot count on anybody who is part of this administration saving us. We can't even count on the institutions that exist as they are to be a backstop without us standing behind them and pushing with all of our force. So, thank you for taking to the streets. We have to continue to take to the streets, and all of us here have to be willing to engage those people in our sphere of influence who won't do anything because an organization asks them to or a politician asks them to. They're going to stand up because they know you, they love you, they trust you, and they're willing to fight for you and your family. This is the hard work, honestly, we should have been doing all along, but now it is here, and we have no choice, and I'm in it to the very end, no matter what it takes to stop this administration from rolling back, hurting people here in this country and in other countries. So thank you all very much for being here. Let's keep marching.